Corn paalak is a smooth, savory dish made from spinach and sweet corn. This video will show you how to make corn paalak step by step. You'll need 1 large chopped onion, 1 large chopped tomato, 2 cloves of chopped garlic. You'll also need a 1-inch piece of ginger, 2 bunches of spinach, which is about 1 pound, and 1 cup of sweet corn kernels. For the spices, you'll need 2 teaspoons of whole cumin, 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, and 1 teaspoon of turmeric. We'll also be adding salt to taste. You'll be needing some equipment like something to blend in, and you'll also need a large vessel. I'm going to be using this giant cast iron karai. You'll also need a patila or a pot with water for blanching the spinach. Start by blending the onion, tomato, garlic, and ginger together into a smooth puree. Then put this aside for later use. Now start boiling the water to blanch the spinach. Submerge the spinach into the boiling water and cover it with a lid for about 1 minute. Keep a close eye on the spinach. It should wilt, but it shouldn't lose its bright green color. Strain the spinach and run it under cold water to preserve the color of the chlorophyll. Now it's time to blend the spinach into a smooth puree and keep this aside for later use. Now turn up the heat to medium-high and let's get going. Begin by heating the oil. To know if the oil is ready, drop a few cumin seeds and see if they crackle. If they don't, then wait until they do, then add the remaining seeds. Now add the tomato puree to the crackling cumin. Be careful of any spatter. Turn down the heat to medium-low and cook the puree until it reduces to about 2/3 of the amount that you started with. Now add the remaining spices. Stir in the spices and keep cooking the puree until it reaches approximately half of the original amount. Now add the sweet corn kernels and stir them into the tomato puree. Add a little bit of salt. Now turn up the heat to medium and add the spinach puree. Stir to combine the elements together. You may wish to add a little water to achieve the texture you prefer. If you need to adjust the salt, this is a good time to do so. Now turn down the heat to low and allow the corn paalak to cook uncovered for around 5 to 7 minutes. This is optional, but you can add a dash of garam masala when you turn off the stove. The heat from the corn paalak will be enough to release the aroma of the spices. Corn paalak is best served with naan, tandoori roti, or chapati. This recipe will serve 4 to 6 people. Here are some variations. Feel free to blend 1 green chili pepper into the tomato puree. Adding boiled potato cut into 1-inch cubes instead of corn will make this dish aloo paalak. Paneer cut into 1-inch cubes instead of corn will make this paalak paneer. If you're making paalak paneer, I highly recommend stirring in 1/4 cup of fresh cream. That will give this dish a rich texture. For more step-by-step recipes, please view my blog at www.anilamaharaj.com and don't forget to subscribe.